Happy Marvelous Monday, beautiful people on my phone. Welcome to Car Conversations, where we talk all things faith, freedom, football, etc. I'm just getting caught up on the day's events, particularly the press conference that Coach Prime held regarding his bout with cancer. And I just want to say prayers going up to him and his family, and all of those battling that horrific disease. But here was the clip that I just watched. And the question was posed to Coach Prime somewhere along the lines of, what was it like staring death in the face? And Coach Prime, in his Coach Prime way, he stopped that man and he said, but no. I wasn't staring death in the face. I'm staring at life in the face. And basically went on to share his testimony and how he knows whose he is and how God is leading him and continuing to use him, and his work wasn't done. It was that confidence in which he spoke. It was the boldness in which he actually was giving language to his firm belief, his firm faith, in that he was speaking life. I'm speaking life regardless. Until the end, I'm going to speak life. Why? Because the power of life and death lies in the tongue. I'm not coming in agreement with this lie that you're trying to say that I was looking at death in the face. No, I'm not coming into agreement with that. It was actually the opposite. I'm looking at life in the face. I am believing. I'm choosing to believe that God is not done with me yet. There's still work for me to do here. And I just want to say, y'all know, and y'all can call me whatever you want to call me, because I don't care. But that kind of faith, that kind of boldness, I'm going to let all of y'all know, Coach Prime has been coaching and preaching and teaching, and he's probably not even trying to, but he can't help it because that's his testimony. And every time he gets in front of a mic, and every time the enemy tries to send some sort of attack to come against him, he chooses to use it and to share it. Because someone needs to hear it. Someone who doesn't believe, someone who doesn't know, someone who's walking in some sort of identity crisis needs to hear and be reminded. You got to know who you are. You have to know whose you are. And he did it once again in a presser. No one's perfect. Of course, we all make our mistakes. But that opportunity, that moment, he took it. He knew he needed to share his testimony and to correct that reporter for asking the wrong question or the question in the wrong way. And I love that. I love that for those young people that he's coaching that are right under that. I love that for them. And it's an opportunity for all of us to check our own belief system, to check our confidence. Are we that bold in our faith? I mean, we say we believe, we act like we know what it is that we believe in, who it is that we believe in. But when it comes down to it, when you find yourself under attack, and if you've never been under an attack of the enemy, keep living. Keep living, okay? Because it will come. But when you find yourself there, how do you handle it? What rises up within you to remind you of who you are and whose you are? Because that's what's going to be what gets you through. That's the only thing that's going to be what gets you through. So I love that. I love that. I hate that he had to go through this, but I love that your pain is just a platform for your ministry. Remember that. Your pain is just a platform for your ministry or your purpose. And he clearly, to have a whole media conference and to have it done the way he did, he knew it was an opportunity to let the one take center stage, and how he has kept him and held him in the palm of his hand. I love that for him. So I hope y'all are encouraged today. I hope that you remember whatever it is that you're fighting, whatever it is that you may be going through, that it's not the end. It's not the end. It's not the end. The words that you speak have power. The power of life and death lies in the tongue. Use your words wisely and use them boldly. Call that thing out. Call that enemy out. Speak against that thing with the confidence of knowing who you are and whose you are. I love y'all. Y'all stay winning and y'all stay free.